So tonight we're really excited because we have Beatrix Campbell with us, who's a well-known feminist and writer and thinker on equality issues.
I'm a writer. I've been involved in feminist politics and left politics for an awful long time. A while back I wrote a book which is small but perfectly formed, called End of Equality. The only way is women's liberation.
In the End of Equality, Bea talks about an awful lot of things. She's looking at equality and feminism on the global scale, not just in the UK. She thinks we're moving away from equality rather than moving towards it, which I think is quite contrary to what a lot of people believe. But she looks very much at the political agenda and she looks at legislation and all of those issues. So it's a really thoughtful piece of writing.
What triggered this book was the awful evidence lurking around that completely contradicted the idea that probably most of us have, which is that we're on a long, slow trek towards equality. And one of these days, men and women will be equal. All the evidence tells us that we're in the midst of an epochal challenge to that idea. It isn't happening. My generation, and probably yours, have got it as good as it's gonna get. A feminist in 2015 is probably a person who doesn't think that a woman should be a doormat. That's the description of feminism offered by the great novelist Rebecca West, who said around about the time of the First World War, I don't really know what a feminist is, but I know I am accused of being a feminist every time I don't sign up to being a doormat or a prostitute. It's never been put better. A feminist is probably a person who doesn't think that men should rule the world. A feminist is just somebody who's optimistically committed to the idea that there should be fair shares. We ought to encourage the idea that for women to stand up for themselves is something of which they should be proud. It shouldn't be frightening. It shouldn't put at risk their jobs.
So our Women's Forum is really aimed originally at getting our clients and our contacts who we see from time to time coming together and networking. It's always very interesting seeing these women because to be successful in business you probably like working with men. So they're not coming here particularly to be feminist and being radical, but they're coming here to share experiences and also to see how do other people deal with the challenges that they deal with day to day.